You're being attacked. Now what? Now what do you do? Hi, everybody. This is my new series, Self-Defense for Nomads. And this is the first tip and trick from this series. Now, the previous video, and if you haven't seen it, go check that out and then come back. But the previous video was sort of an introduction. Now we're going to get into it. You're being attacked. What do you do now? Well, to answer this would be kind of silly because the variables are so wide, right? So it really depends on what we do before something like that ever happens. Okay, we've already kind of talked about, and we will go more into situational awareness, really looking at your environment and trying to sort of make a reasonable guess as to, you know, what's going on, what could possibly go on in that particular environment. And the thing I really want to stress today in this particular video is mindset. If you're being attacked, the most important thing is to really get your mindset together. Now, this is the mindset of refusing to be a victim. This is the mindset of being a warrior. Now, I'm saying a lot here, but it's hugely important. We see it in a lot of sports where they're really great athletes, but then once they go into competition, they fail miserably. Why? It's because of mindset. We also see it in converse or reverse, where you have someone that has no athletic ability, but due to a particular mindset, they were able to achieve the impossible. So mindset is huge. And to develop mindset, you have to practice mindset. Now, we want a mindset of integrity. That's a very important thing, maintaining integrity. And I'll be going into this more, but maintaining integrity, mental integrity, emotional integrity, and physical integrity is huge. Now, there is a practice called passive resistance. If you've ever done those sorts of exercises, or you can look them up online, it really depends on a protective posture where you're not receiving as much damage as your opponent is trying to deliver. So this is not exclusive to Wing Chun. It's just that Wing Chun does this best than any other practice. So we really focus on structure, on practicing our footwork, on practicing our grounding, on practicing our posture, our body compression. And these things alone can help in a big way. If you know something is coming, you can prepare for it, as opposed to if you don't know what's coming and your body and your mind is not prepared for it. So again, let's recap. You're being attacked. What do? Well, you can only do what you're trained to do. So now I said regarding a gun, even if you're using a gun, the challenge is, and any of you that shoot regularly know this, with a handgun, it's hard to hit a standing target at 30 feet, let alone a moving target at 30 feet, let alone maybe two bodies moving right? So your ability to stand your ground and to focus and to not be nervous. If you're nervous and you're trying to shoot a firearm, you're not going to have much success. So that's why I say jumping to the conclusion that you'll just use your firearm can be very faulty thinking. You really want your mind and body to be prepared. So that way, whatever technique you decide to use, you can use it with confidence. You can use it with a warrior mindset, not the victim mindset. All right, stay tuned for the next lesson. We are going to get into some hand-to-hand techniques, and I'm only going to show you a few of them that will work in almost all conditions. But the most important thing that we have to establish is a firm grounding, nerves of steel, emotional solidity, right? Being emotionally controlled. It's so important, regardless of what technique of self-defense you're going to use. You have to develop the grounding and the emotional control in order to pull it off. All right, I'll see you next video.